This podcast was produced as part of the exhibition All Eyes on Palestine in Athens. The event is promoted by the Meta Center for Post-Capitalist Civilization, and it is curated by me, Eletra Stamboulis, with the co-curatorship of two artists, Doris Hakim and Danai Stratou. The exhibition will be traveling through Europe. We are very happy to have here with us Monther Jawabreh, who is an artist in our exhibition in Athens. We would like to start, Monther, from your beginning. How did you decide to become an artist? Which path you were doing in this journey until now?
I discovered my interesting about art. It's late time after when I graduated from high school, and I went to the university. After 2 years in the university, I discovered I should to be an artist. So I decided to come back again from the zero and studying the art. It was in 1997. I used this road because I born in Arub refugee camp. I'm a Palestinian refugee. So I thought the art can help me to talk about my story. Maybe I can say I'm like a fighter by art to talk about the Palestinian people, our issues, our struggles, our resistance via art.
Do you think, for example, being in this exhibition, which is a selection of 20 Palestinian artists, among them there is Monther. Our selection, I may say, it was not easy, because what I can say from a curatorial point of view is that there is a large number, a big number of Palestinians in Palestine and outside Palestine who decide to choose art as a tool of expression and of political commitment. I think it's something new. It was not so present. 30 years ago, it was not like this. So what's happened?
I think when I'm graduated from university, I thought the art is mean art as universal. You can do anything. You can share the universal about them vision together. But when the second intifada come back to Palestine, and all the time we have conflict with the Israeli government occupation, I thought, okay, this is my materials. Art is my materials. So I thought it was like I decided I will to do the political art. I will to talk about Palestinian people via art. I'm forget myself as individual, and I thought as a group, as humanity, as society. Because I am an artist, I should to talk and reach them voice for the people outside. So I use the Palestinian elements sometimes, like the scarred man with the kufiya. It was a big project here in Palestine, and all the Palestinian people knows about this project because this exhibition is touching and talking about the Palestinian people. This is my message for who I am making my art, for people outside or for Palestinian people. It was a difficult question for me. Before, just I'm talking about the Palestinian people. Now I'm different because my message is go outside Palestine. I want to use different material, not directly elements. Now I'm using the cement, the walls, and this is my project. But all the time, my feeling about myself, I'm a Palestinian, and I'm talking about my land, my people, my feeling as a Palestinian.
The text I wrote about you, Monther, the title is Body to Body with Memory, because I think that the other material you use in your work is memory. The loss and the great trying to reshape memory, to rebuild memory, to preserve and to deliver this memory to your people, but also to us, because I think that we are all Palestinians somehow. What is happening in Palestine is not something only connected with Palestinian, of course. And so I always remember it was in the first Intifada, there was in Italy a big campaign called We Are All Palestinians. And I think that we have to restart with this idea that we are all Palestinians. Otherwise, empathy is not something that they are selling at the market. So, Monther, do you think that it is possible to think about a monument of memory in Palestine?
I think everyone have a special memory. Maybe his memory is happy or sad, or his memory about his family, his land, anyways. But I think in Palestine we have collective memory. As Mahmoud Darwish, I think a lot of people knows about Mahmoud Darwish, about Mahmoud Darwish. He made his book in 1982 in Lebanon under the war when the Israeli attacked to Beirut. Every day he's wrote his memories about his feeling under the war. He shared us about his memory. His memory is like my memory. Okay, I'm in Palestine, and he was in Lebanon, but he's talking about his memories, the same memories, because he's talking about the identity, he's talking about the struggle, he's talking about the freedom, he's talking about the occupation. I think the same situation. So if I want to talk about memory, I try to talk about individual memory, but I cannot, because my memory, as what I said before, it's like collective with the people. This is our memory. When I'm talking about my home, a lot of people losing them homes and them village is the same memory. If I'm talking about the martyr, a lot of people losing them sons and children and fathers. So it's the same memory. So I think the Palestinian memory is special memories because it's talking about the losing the normal history. As anyone, he grow up in this land and they grow up and doing everything. We losing a lot of things, so we can how we can thinking together how we can fix this memory via art or text or cinema. We try to build the good life via art in general, because in the reality life it's not clear, it have very complicated. Every time you have new memory, every time you have a new memory, because you conflict, thinking about vision, thinking about work, thinking about, and all of them, it's under the occupation. So I think our memories, it's up the reality memory, or what you think about memories.
I think that it is important to underline that there is a collective memory, because it is not so common and not always happens. Here in Italy, if you find yourself in a group of people that you don't know, you are connected by professional issues and so on, and you say, let's sing a song, which is not the national anthem, but a song. Some people, they will say, let's sing Bella Ciao. A part of these people, of this group, will not sing this song because they don't consider this song as a collective memory, as a shared memory. This underlining you did about the personal, the individual memory and the collective one, it's very interesting, Monther, and I really thank you for sharing with us. Can we finish this short interview about the technique you use in your art, just to give a sense of what people is going to see, to observe, to admire in our exhibition?
My technique is different all the time. I have no one way. Every time I'm using what I'm feeling. So the last time, because I'm talking about the colonial and the occupation, about Palestinian people who's living in refugee camp as me for, I'm using my material now. It's concrete or cement. I'm did my research since 5 years ago. Just I'm working this material because I transfer this material from solid material to flexible material. This is my conclusion about this material, but it have a lot of sample what I'm talking because I'm talking about the architecture and political material via concrete. So I'm using concrete and different materials on the canvas.
Yes, I think that concrete is a symbol of the way occupation happened in the last 25 years at least, because before they used other type of kind of ways to 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 set the boundaries and to set the borders to resettle every time the borders and the way people had to move and had to live. But in the last 25 years, concrete is really one political material that colonialism use, particularly in Palestine, of course, but also in other countries. So, Monther, thank you very much. I invite all our or the people that are listening to this podcast to visit our exhibition and discover, if they don't have already discovered, Monther's artworks.
Thank you so much. We are so happy. And you support all the Palestinian people when you support the artists and take this our voice to their. So thank you and forgive me about this meeting because my English not deeply. So I try to explain what I'm thinking and feeling.
Interviews with the selected artists aim to amplify their voices, thoughts, lives, and practices. What does it mean to be an artist today while the genocide in Gaza and the urbicide in the West Bank are still ongoing, while the very right of the Palestinian people to exist is being denied? What is the role of art when the machinery of evil operates relentlessly? Can Guernica stop a soldier's hand, or can it only document reality? These far from simple questions will be the foundation of this journey. The goal is also to chart a map and a landscape of these extraordinary artists, the vast majority of whom live in forced diaspora.